All right, welcome back, everybody. Big news today. We got to see the Campfire chat earlier. It was a lot of fun. I'm very excited to start the planners tonight. We're going to be converting everything over to Season 10. It's coming. We got some to look at some of the, I would say some pretty cool changes that they made. We got to see some of the new updates to powers. Hey, James. Hey, Amirkan. How's it going today? Rid of all of this stuff here. So we're going to be building some planners tonight. It's going to be the plan for the next couple nights. All right. Let's see now. Thank you for the Prime sub. How's it going, Sammy Dragon? Welcome in. Loathburger, how's it going tonight? All right. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months now. Crazy, it's been 3 months, huh? And a hype train. All right, where is all of this? Or hey, Southern, how are you? 1 week. I'll put that back up on the screen. Hey, Def, how's it going? Why you yap so much? Nice. Let me get this back up on the screen here. 1 week. New, but not new. For Diablo, didn't finish Season 9, 3 events now. Feels like a waste of time. Season 9... What part, Daniel? S. Barb is looking very good. We're gonna work on some of the... Wait, that's the wrong one. We're gonna work on some of the planners for the Barbarian tonight, but Barbarian is in a really good spot. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. And I'm gonna talk to some of the other Barbs out there and see how they feel. But from what it looks like, Barbarians, their outlier build is going to be Rupture. That's what it looks like. All the classes are looking good. Yeah, they are. Hey, Addie, how's it going? Good morning. Where is my stream elements now? I always have such a hard time finding these things. I need to just set up my deck for this. All right, there we go. Yeah, it was a good stream this morning. Necromancer and Barb is looking good. This right here was the testing for the Barbarian. I already posted a new video, Craig. Hey, Sacred. Going good? These were all of the... I don't know why it does this. Yep, so I posted the first video. It was kind of just a recap of what's going on. I got to do the Barbarian one still. But we're going to do some planners tonight, and I'll probably get it out tomorrow. I just kind of ran out of time today. And... Oh, wow, we just hit 9,000 people in Discord already. We just ticked over the 9,000 mark. So, I was working on the pure Whirlwind build. We're going to update it. Well, you know what I need to do? I need to, Wait, why wrecking? It looks like it's going to be fun. Was it the lunging strike Barb that can do like 102 minutes? Or which season, Craig? I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to do a lot of damage in the next season, but... Hey, Charmed. Oh, that build, we were playing that build on night 1 of the PTR Recce. That one, we hopped right into that immediately. Gotcha. Yeah, good lunging strike. I was doing I didn't have all my masterworking done, but I got my lunging strike Barb to do pit 102. But there was a lunging strike Barb that cleared pit 105. I'm doing build guides tonight right now. PTR for season 10 was over a couple of weeks ago. I haven't really looked into the other classes, so I'm not too sure, but the Barbarian's in a great spot. Yeah, they all look really good. Okay, so we're gonna go with pure whirlwind here. No, well, I don't know. They said they were buffing the rogue, so I'll have to wait and see. But all of these skill trees stay the same, right? Yeah, any class you want to play though is gonna be good. Yeah, these all should stay the same. The Hollow Knight emblem. What's that? Okay, so let's just start updating this here. Season 10. Oh, they're here. They're already here. Beautiful. Okay. We're going with a Beast Cornered. Oh, and this time they added in the symbols. Beautiful. Card. Okay, perfect. Look at that. We're gonna do diamonds, diamonds, and more diamonds. Hey, Rock, hello. Welcome in. Was y'all working? Or was it just because we were pressing things down? Wait, William, are you in chat? Were we using Yull to constantly proc Cax because we were auto-casting? That's a different perk. No deafening chorus. Okay. All right. All right, I'm good. I'm good. Baklum. We're going Bach Tech. Bach. Tech. Yo. I was wrong. I thought Cax was going to get nerfed. See, this is how if anybody out there is listening, this is how much as a partner I know. I was 100% convinced that Whirlwind or that Cax was going to get nerfed, and it did not. So and I was convinced. I think that was the one thing that I was very surprised at when I joined, was how much they don't tell you. You do get information from the devs and stuff, and you do learn couple things ahead of time. But the amount that they don't tell you is way more than what you actually get to know. I was very surprised. Not in a bad way. I think it leaves a little bit of surprise and gets that like preseason anxiety. But okay, we got this here. This is going to be the Whirlwind, pure Whirlwind Barb. I wish that, I wonder if, I'm going to ask Mobalytics if they can, we have a copy Paragon board. I would love a copy skill tree. That would be amazing. to that Paladin Diablo 4 Twitch badge. Oh man, the Paladin meme was on today. I don't know if you guys got to see it or not, but Mr. Pinky,
Hello,
welcome in. How's it going tonight? Thank you for the follow. Let me turn things back on. Partner. All right. I posted this here. The good boy doggo right here, sitting right next to the Paladin Sword and Shield. But no Paladins announced. It's a real good boy doggo. Oh, I gotta get my my cloth down again.
Hello, my friend.
Hey, Lynn, how's it going?
Stay a while and listen.
They do look like Mount Transmogs. They do. Yeah. Just stoking the fire for things that are very untrue. Okay, so what I do need to figure out is where we're going to fit the Rama Llama Ding Dong into our builds now. Because in a lot of cases, it's going to be incredibly strong, but it really just depends on if you're running Deafening Chorus or not. So like this build here will not be running Deafening Chorus. But if we go, that's what? 0.5 times. Wait. So will that work? Oh, it is. Okay, 0.6. It's not huge. Not huge. If we, let's say we have, we'll have extra, let's say we have 500 or 400 times 6, 240x instead of 200x. It's not a huge increase, but you can now put on other aspects in the, and tempers in place of it. So, but I mean, 240x is going to be bigger than any other thing that you're going to slot into that slot. Slot into that slot. Man. Profound words tonight. Pure Whirlwind. What do we get Pure Whirlwind to? We got Pure Whirlwind to 100. Thank you for the follow, Chef. How's it going tonight? That's enough followers to give away some points, everybody. You know what's gonna be really fun, honestly, is gonna be these basic skill builds, but I really think that Hammer of the Ancients might be a very strong build with Ramalotnis being added in. We won't be playing Deafening Chorus or Hammer of the Ancients build. We're going to need as much Maximum Fury as we can, because then Hammer of the Ancients does more damage. But that also means we get to play into the Ramalotnis as well. And if we get into the Ramalotnis, That's another 240x minimum that we're adding on. We're going to take off something else, so it'll be a little bit less, but it's still going to be a huge buff. I'm hoping that it's just because we're already doing trillions of damage with Hammer of the Ancients, and now we're going to do more. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. Okay, so now this is what I want for the skills. Like I want this option here. I want to be able to just do this. Copy. Paste. 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 Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right there. So good. So we'll move this around. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add in an extra variant, and that's going to be the Chaos Armor variant. So create a variant. So what I think I need to do is I need to shorten the names a little bit. I wish that there was a better way to see this stuff because it's people miss the variants so often. Save, yeah, save and save often for sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do anybody out there that plays Barbarian, do you always put your shouts in the same order? Yeah. I can't not do it. I have to have them in the same order. Now, is your shout order the same as mine, or is it different? Yes, armor. Here. There's gonna be a lot of explaining in these builds. All right, what's that? What's the important question? Okay, yeah, that's what I do. Okay. So like this similar, or you switch it here? It actually looks like all of them are going to be pretty strong this season. There's a pretty good spread for builds. I didn't know, Loth. I actually I talked to a couple of people that write for mobile or for Maxroll. I'm actually going to be racing with Beat Dropper, and he writes Barbarian for Maxroll. Gonna be on the team. Hmm. Hmm. Do I drop Ugly Bastard Helmet, which I think is the yes? Or I think that's the way I have to go. Because I didn't go into Frenzy here. Maybe we do that. We drop Battle Trans or Ugly Bastard Helmet. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That's an easy call. Max Fury, Strength, Critical Strike chance. That's where we're going with. All right. See you later, Skid. Go get Barb Strong. All right. Now, this doesn't have to be in any particular order here, but we're going with Fists of Fate. And we went Critical Strike chance. Okay. Well, actually, we tripled that, but we won a lucky hit here. Okay. Then we went with, we're going to drop the Ugly Bastard Helmet for the Rama Llama Ding Dong, which we don't have updated yet. So we're going to just unequip this here. I'll wait for that to come in. Rage of Hergath. Crit chance? Yeah, critical strike chance. We're dropping Tibbies for Gores. Guessing we probably went with ranks of Whirlwind. Yeah, Whirlwind strength makes sense. Ranks of Whirlwind. Here we go. And then Battle Trance here. Fully updated to Maximum Fury for sure. Earthquakes. I can actually get rid of the Ramalatis on the weapon. So what do I put? It's so exciting. We're gonna go with what? Oh, I can run the saber. Perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh wait. I only have, oh wait. I gotta ask. I gotta get this verified. Okay, because that'll change how we do this. I only have one damaging ability, so it won't really be too much. And I don't need Warpath. The core skill ranks would be nice. And that only goes to 4% damage now. 4%. And it goes up to 12%. Only be 14%, but I don't know if I'm going to really get much more out of anything here. Dust Devils? Could be Dust Devils. Wait, like a permanent XP boost? But it's so fast a level. What do you need the XP boost for? what class got buffed the most? Looks like the Spiritborn, but they also took a pretty big hit to their Spirit Hall. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. I've never heard of anything like that before. We can throw it out there, but I don't know if they're gonna go for it, but we can. They removed the double dipping that was doing all of the extra damage. They were gonna go with this. 25x. I don't think I'm gonna get anything better than that. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can throw it out there. They're not cheaters. Yeah, no problem. I think that's the best way to go. Yeah, let's do that. Extra 25x damage here. Hit 143, 24 more than the next class. Yeah, Spiritborns are pretty strong this season. Yeah. You do have the Protector and Eagle ultimate fixed. They fixed that. Yep, it was fixed. Protector was fixed. Yeah, it would. It would protect the enemies. Okay, so let's go with Wallop here. And break damage here. Was I not running the Grandfather? I wonder... I could have sworn I tested the Grandfather. But I didn't add it in. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I understand now what you mean. Yeah, I think that might have been why. Hmm. That is a wild gameplay mechanic, yeah. Okay, we'll just do... I guess we can replace... I don't know how often damage or Wrath of Berserker is going to be up. We're dropping Ugly Bastard Helmet, so I'm going to leave that off for now. What was I getting Barrier from? What was giving me Barrier? Why do I have Conceited on? Oh, right. Iron Skin. I don't know if that's worth it. I'm gonna put Vehment's Brawler up there because that would be the same amount of damage. Anything else I would really replace it with? Hey, Fight to Win, how's it going today? What do I put on there? It's going good. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it. I did something to my mouse. Oh. That's okay. You're good. No problem. Hey, Quirk. Yep, the 23rd, so 1 week from today. Pretty exciting. All right, so is that good? I don't have mercenaries selected on any of these, do I? Nope. That only increases ultimate damage, though. Apogeic Fear. You mean the bow? Rag? There's no way to get it. The bow's gone. I don't think there were too many crossboys, though. Everybody was pretty happy. Right here with Variana, Bloodthirst, Whirlwind. Here. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it ever comes back. Three. I want some KFC. That sounds delicious. I had tacos for dinner. I made myself my initial plate of tacos, and then I just got up and I was like, oh, I'm still hungry. Ate another taco. And I got up and I ate another taco. Just keep on eating them. They're just so delicious. Can't stop. Bloodthirst, Opportunity, Whirlwind. Although we should probably change that to... Oh, I just made beef tacos with um, lettuce, cheese, sour cream, and hot sauce. Welcome to Diablo 4. How's it going tonight? B team's finest. At least you made a team. Okay. Paragon board is done. Skill tree's done. Wait, 3 points aren't spent. Where? Oh, there. Okay. Skill tree, 3 points aren't spent here either. How did I do that? Okay, those are all done. Save. I'm thinking that is 100% correct, Charmed. Which is great for me. Super good. Amazingly good for me. You know what I should... Actually, I guess I can leave it just like this here. With the Chaos Armor, you get... Actually, maybe this is the perks. Shoot, I didn't do perks now. Okay, I gotta do perks next. Then we gotta check all of the... Let me just do this here too. I can just copy it. So this is just like a small OCD thing, I assume. But the unique perks, great. They pop up here. We can put them in. Then for the next one here, we get our legendary ones. That's great. Perfect. We're going to put in Marred Guard. Then when I go to put in my next one, the blue are above the yellow. Uh, Sometimes I wonder why I'm like this. Okay. Yeah, Charmed. I'll ask that again and see if we can get an answer for that too. You know if it's possible to do multiple paragon boards on Mobalytics? No, you would have to make multiple variants to if you wanted to, Gal. Yep, no problem. That's why I do different. That's why I do a full paragon board and just regular paragon boards. So I do all my paragon boards here with only like 200 to 230 points spent at the most. And then I'll do a full paragon board and I'll add in all of the paragon points. So this one I haven't finished yet, but this one will end up being all of them spent. So this way people know to fill out that first, and then you do this here. I don't put anything in this one here. Like I leave it for like as empty as I can so that people don't ask why and what. They just see that it says only Paragon board. Hey, Flume. No, I actually submitted that in my feedback charm. But I just don't know if they touched it on it or not. Hammer of the Ancients build. And after reading every single thing in the Mobalytics playing it, I'm convinced you might be a genius. I don't think so. But I'm really glad that you're enjoying the build. That's awesome. Yeah, that sounds good. And you know what? I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm going to loathe a burger. I'm going to let it sit in front of me. I'm going to loathe it because I don't have enough time to eat it. Then then that'll work. Okay. So I think that is good. We're all covered up now. It's officially updated. Okay. So now comes the fun part. As you start to feel clear bosses. Consume the burger. A pinch. Okay, armor cap, resistance cap, whirlwind cap, tempering and enchanting are great ways to add resistance to armor early on. You have to endgame. Build summary. From Whirlwind, it does not get damage from lucky hit or earthquakes. Earthquakes are. It is designed to clear Torment 4 overworld activities, such as. This might work well for Torment 4 bosses in this season now. So I'm going to remove this here. Because things have changed. Do you have event in plan to reach max level in season 10? Even Paragon 300 or what? Or level 60? Yeah, we have a whole bunch of leveling events already set up. They're in Discord. You can go to the announcements channel. I did a cooking stream once when I did a thing for HelloFresh. The bolts will use Whirlwind. This is still fine. Yeah, there's already 31 teams set up for leveling. I was supposed to get to it today. I didn't get to record my leveling video today. But I do have my leveling strat set up. I'll record a video for it soon. Hey, Omni, how's it going? D4 Jesus. I'll be doing over it soon. So I think I need a whole chaos armor set up here. We're gonna do that. Oh no, is it doing this thing again? Hey, Hero, welcome back. How's it going tonight? All right. We're gonna have to, this is gonna be a lot. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot. Good. We had some great updates this morning from the Diablo 4 devs. So we're updating some planners now so that everybody has some builds to play. Wait, Rupture is for Barbarian, Larry. And for the Necromancers, there is definitely going to be some viable options out there. That's not just Bloodwave. They actually fixed some Gorilla builds, and they buffed the Spiritborn by quite a bit. I think they buffed it to compensate for the nerfs. But nice, gal. Okay, so we're gonna go with. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Rupture is gonna be good. Rupture is probably going to be the strongest Barbarian build out there, especially with the addition of Ramaladni's. You can now replace that and gain a little bit more damage. So Rupture is probably going to be the strongest Barbarian build. I was going to be like Mighty Throw and Rupture fighting it out, but Mighty Throw got the chop. Okay. How are we going to do that? Are we just going to write all of these out? Guess I just got to write these out. How does that look now? Oh, no, no, no. Fight to win. I mean, like, good as in we were doing, I think I posted a clip of 17 trillion damage, but you won't use Field of Crimson for it. Pretty sure that's what we hit for. Hardcore Butcher. Goblins. Okay, here we go. Bartok. Fusionaries. What a big bounce. Mighty Throw and Dario. Deathflow. Here we go. So there. So this is Rupture here. 17 trillion damage, and my gear has a lot of room to go. I do all of the writing for the Barbarian class hero for Mobalytics. So all of my builds are up there, and I do the tier list for them as well for the Barbarian. I write some articles for them. So if you guys, this right here, I think is going to be the #1 build for the Barbarian, and at least for pit clearing. I don't know about outside. Outside of that, it's probably going to be Quakes or Hammer of the Ancients. So Whirlwind, Quakes, and then Hammer of the Ancients, I think, is what we're going to be seeing probably the running around the most in the open world. How does that look? Does that look okay? Chaos Armor. Okay, we got to get... Oh, wait, why didn't that... Oh, no space. That'll be okay. Yeah, I think that'll look all right. Need a space here. For some reason, this website, and it drives me nuts, whenever I type in the middle here, for some reason, it goes down to the bottom of the page. Maybe if I do this, this will work. So Lunging Strike is going to be great. It will be really good. Same thing as this season, but let's see. This is what Whirlwind Quake did inside of the pits. Hit 69 in 1:10, and it can go faster. Let me pull it up here. So 1:10 right here. So it was this one here, Quakes and Whirlwind. Lunging Strike will be fast, for sure. But you literally just zoom over things and things die with the Whirlwind Quake build. It's very fun. All right, so Chaos Uniques. See, it did it again. As soon as I start typing, it goes down to the bottom of the screen. Rupture was actually fun. Yes. Unlike Mighty Throw. Mighty Throw was not fun. Rupture is actually fun. Anybody knows how to make it stop doing that? Let me know, because I would love that. I don't know why it does it. You can do that, fish, yeah. It starts over from the beginning in every new season. Hey, Fastest, how's it going? They are always max aspect fastest, and they have a 20% increase to their aspects. So, for example, your Ugly Bastard Helmet will have a 72% increased damage instead of your 60% increased damage. And then you can take something like a Battle Trance amulet, and you can put it onto your boots, and you can still run something else on your amulet as well. So for a basic skill build, you could run 2 amulets. You could run Banished Lord's Talisman, and you can run your adaptability, which you couldn't do before. It opens up a whole new world of different things that you can put on. Well, I'll have them all updated. The Whirlwind build, this is a pure Whirlwind. This is nothing but Whirlwind itself doing the damage. Then we'll have Dust Devils, then we'll have Quakes, we'll have a whole bunch of different ones there. No, I normally do it on launch day-ish. And I always start with the Barbarian, and we always start killing bosses day 1. In Torment 4. Everything's going to be stronger this season than it was the previous season. Yep, no problem. Magnum Opus. The Ramalama Ding Dong is making a comeback here. Pretty excited about this. Well, you can't carry anything over from one season to the next one, so it would be best to finish your Renown if you haven't done your Renown yet. Okay, wait, I need to do this. This. Of course it keeps doing this. Rage of Paragon. On as Chaos Armor. think this will work, right? Having descriptions down at the very bottom like this. Hey, War. All right, have a good night, Loth. Need your glasses for what? How you get infinite whirlwind and attack speed? What do you mean, Lex? Now decide what class to start with to get geared and open the door for the other classes. I think any of them are going to be very strong. Honestly, I don't think you're going to go wrong with whatever you choose. Oh, these are actually on my Mobalytics page. If you want to just type in !MOBA, you can pull them up. They're being updated live. You can either use Lum and Bach together, Lex, or you can, or in the new season, there's other ways with the Chaos perks. But you need to be hitting monsters. But if you want to just spam it forever, you need Bach Lum. Yep, no problem. Neo Lum would work if you don't have Bach. But if you take any damage, then it stops working. That's why Bach works great. Yep, you could do that too. Bach Lum works as you move, and it gives you enough resources back that you don't ever need to stop moving. And I think that Neo says while you're fighting, I believe. Yeah, so after you deal damage, or deal damage after not taking damage, you gain 200 offerings. Are you live? Is there any way? Help me with my build. What build are you using? let's see if how that looks here. Yeah, but what barbarian build are you using? Are you following a build guide? Chaos armor. Okay, I gotta change that chaos armor thing. Why is that not working? Is it 3? Yep. Here. Here. It's gonna be pretty much the same, yeah. There's not... Leveling builds don't ever really change too much. That's really hard. There's a lot of really good ones this time. Hey, fellow humanoid, welcome into the stream. Thank you for the follow. 4 more followers on Twitch. We'll give away some points, everybody. There's gonna be a lot of really good barbs. So there's not gonna be like one. There's gonna be good bossing builds, which I can't remember how Rupture's gonna be. I think Hoda might be the bossing build of the season. So I think it's gonna be good. So the lucky hit chance to proc things, Lex. So like the damage that people were getting from things like lucky hit on freeze from Azarath got nerfed. You no longer can build damage like you could in season 9 with it. Okay. So type in, stay real, type in !MOBA. Okay, Chaos Armor. These can be found in any slot. These uniques can be found in any slot combination. You don't have to match the planner exactly, you'll just need to find all of these in this combination. Does that make sense? These chaos uniques can be found in any slot combination. You do not have to match the planner exactly, you will just need to find all of these in this combination. Did I use combination too many times? All of these listed in the planner. Thal won't do any damage. It'll freeze monsters, but eventually monsters also run into diminishing returns and then become unstoppable. Yeah, it's gonna be strong again. Even stronger. On the PTR, we had it doing, and this was with interactions that weren't working correctly yet, that they said we're gonna get fixed. It was doing 1.2 trillion damage. So it's gonna get even stronger when we go live. That basically means that I am kind of like a liaison for the community, between the community and the developers. I'm in the partner Discord, which allows me access directly to the developers. So if we have questions, we can leave questions and feedback and stuff there. It doesn't mean that I can just get things done, but it just means that I can leave feedback for the developers and have a direct access to them. And there's things like opportunities for exposure, and thank you for the subscribe. Like they rated my YouTube channel today from the live stream, and some of the partners got flown out to California to go test out some new changes and stuff that are coming to Diablo. So there's like perks like that and stuff. Do you, when... Do I what? Okay. This one look good? Wait, what about runes? And is what free? World content. Nightmare Dungeons, Baklum, Igni Tech. Bak Tech, Igni. Oh. Nice, Lex. Any sources of damage will rely on. Yeah, that's awesome. Edge Masters. At Edge Masters on here. Yeah, stay real. They didn't announce any new runes this season. See the aspect. Not gonna get any barrier from boss powers anymore. No, I just do the Barbarian. I don't really get much time to branch out to the other classes. Yeah, nothing about runes. I wonder how long this boss power was in here from. Barrier from... I don't have Edge Masters in this anymore, do I? Earthquakes, Brawlers, Wind. I do have Edge Masters here, but instead of Edge Masters, why not just do Whirlwind? Better. Nice, Lex. Since D1, nice. Yeah, I played a warrior in D1, and then Barbarian once I switched to Barbarian. Okay. Yeah, there are. I think... I'm not sure what Immortalize is going to do. Immortalize does Barbarian, Lothburger does a little bit of Barbarian. A lot of the Mobalytics creators, there is some that do Barbarian also. Ace of Spades does it. Oh wait, Spiritborn, sorry. Is what I meant to say. But you're going to need to get the expansion pack in order to get Spiritborn, though. But if you go to... Let's see here. Tier list for the Spiritborn. So Ace of Spades did this one here. Yeah, Ace of Spades would be a way. Wouldn't be too bad. Then back to here. Okay. It's it. Oh yeah, you too, Lex. Yep, no problem. Which build are you following, though? stay? Because I have a lot of different barbarian builds. Which one are you following? Okay, so should I do this? I don't know if I should do this yet. This is Pure Whirlwind Season 10. Should I put Chaos in the description? Hmm. Gotcha, Lex. That's cool. Not bad. Hey, Lindsay. How's it going? All right. I think this one's good. We're good with the Whirlwind build. So... let's do right here. So the way that I do groups is once my character will be strong enough in Season 10, I do runs with people every night, but we join a queue, and anybody joins up the queue, we'll do, like, let's say one escalating nightmare dungeon, then I rotate the groups around, and I do a new group of escalating nightmare dungeons, and we'll do it again, or we'll do one infernal horde run, and I'll rotate the group around. So... T1 warrior, then monk. Wish we still had it. Hey Key, how's it going? Two. Moved. Load. Link. Let's do this here. I do that, it's the same thing? No, much better. Okay. Perfect. All right. Your Whirlwind is up to date. Here we go. Leap, kick, charge. Or charge, kick, leap. Either one. Whatever you want to call it. Hey, Phoenix. The second time's a charm. Welcome in. How's it going? Ezonk, welcome in. How's it going? Had a do-over raid. I know. I raided right into you right as you raided into me last night. Currently right now, Lex, my friends list is full. I'll delete people once I get into running groups, but the friends list is full. Once we do groups, I just invite people or add people and then remove people and then add people and remove people because the friends list caps out. Okay, you said say real. What level are you again? Not an empty void. What were you up to tonight, Phoenix? Where is this one here? Did I not update the leap, or did I do it down here? No, I didn't do it. What? The heck? Okay, interesting. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I already did it. Never mind. That's good. I did it on season 10 already. Okay, so if you're 110, that page that I gave you, Stay Real, come down to this build right here. This one is going to be called the Lunging Strike Endgame build. I'll link it in chat for you. The way that these work here, it gives you the aspects you need to put on. Then you can click on the skill tree here, and it'll tell you where to put your skill points. Then you go to the paragon board, and then it tells you what lifts, where to put the boards, how to do them, and how to rotate everything. You can check out the gear stats here for masterworking and tempering. There is a video in the planner itself that you can watch about the build, and it'll explain how the build works. And then I would also go to my website, which is fliptus.com. Go to the Diablo 4 videos. Go to the game how-to videos and watch this level 60 now what video. Season 10 is going to be great. Every season is going to be great, Cyrus. Every one of them. Hey George, how's it going today? Thank you, Stay Real. I appreciate that. Yeah, it is, Lex, but my friends list is currently full at the moment. I'll be emptying it out once we get closer to the season and I get back into the game. Yes, there is going to be Dust Devils for Season 10. Yep. Chaos gear is coming. Okay, so perks. What was I running for this? Oh, but on Twitch. Nice, Cyrus. Welcome in. I didn't write it all down. This was gonna be South Skull. Did I run core skill? Yeah, because I think kick was a core skill there. More hype for D4, but the game still keeps crashing. Huh, I wonder what it is, Phoenix. I don't ever get any crashes. I wonder what's going on with it. Yeah, it would be nice, Cyrus, but I'm pretty excited about the patch notes. Everybody got some buffs. Nobody really got nerfed. So that was good. What are we running? We're running... They said in the presentation that Rose got a buff, but I didn't see it in the patch notes. But they did talk about it. I can't remember what I was doing. It always pops up for me for some reason. No matter how many times I switch it to this, it always does this. I have no idea why. Played D3. Nice. I didn't play much D3. Is it intentional or mixed? Audio you have going. Is it distorted for anybody else? The sound?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Sound is fine. Okay. Thank you for the follow. How's it going? 3 more followers on Twitch. We'll give away some points, everybody. Okay, so we did have Marred Guard on. No deafening chorus. This build is amazing. This build is so good. I cannot wait to play this build. It's so good. Okay. Oh, that's so good.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Thank you for the follow, Cyrus. 2 more followers on Twitch. We'll give away some points, everybody. Blush and Riker were my D3 guys for builds for Druid or Necro in D4. You're the Barb guy, so that's covered. Necromancer and Druid. There's a whole bunch of like you should hop into Discord, Larry. The Necromancer channel is blowing up, so you should absolutely check that in. Check that out. Yeah, we'll try hard charge Hoda. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay, so Marred Guard we had, which if we didn't take these, that means that we went with this right here, and we went with this right here. It's our only combination. Strengths. Fast. Lots of ability. Very fun. Then weakness, bossing, high hit tiers, gear dependent. This one is good. I think I actually went through and updated this one. No, I did not. I just copied and pasted. Charge kick, leap damage, offense kick. What a jerk face. All right, thanks for the lurk. Have a good night. Yeah, see, I didn't finish this one here. I started with Kick, but then I stopped at Dust Devil, so I must have copied over the, from the Whirlwind build here. Your Whirlwind. We're gonna grab these here. I want this combination down here. And then what are we gonna get? Okay, so we're gonna delete all of that stuff. I'm gonna have to slowly move all of these up to the top of my profile by saving them. It's amazing how the builds have evolved. When the game first launched, it was so many different aspects, not a lot of uniques, and now it's just like full of uniques, all of them. Every build has so many of them. No new weapon types, no. I'm not too sure, George. They definitely got some good buffs, but it's hard to tell off of the PTR because they were so broken on the PTR. Earthquakes in there. I don't even mean just mythic uniques. I just mean like uniques in general. Like, I've run Barbarian builds with one aspect, and that was it. Everything else was unique. No, the druids weren't going to get nerfed. They just want to fix the broken interactions. There were a lot of things that were just not working correctly. Nobody in D4 can. Yeah, the Bloodwave Necro is definitely gonna look like, it's gonna be pretty fun. Aspect adds additional damage. Thank you for the follow. How's it going today? One more follower on Twitch, and we'll give away some points. How's it going, He Sit? Yep, they're still there, Aaron. They're not going away. Those are part of the base game now. No problem. Refresh. You can type in exclamation point sheets, George, and you can check out all of the testing that we did on the Barbarian. So these are all of the clears that we got to. Barb is looking strong. Yes, it is. Pretty excited about it. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. Fierce winds we don't need. Earthquakes, vehemence brawler I have. And we're good with this. Devilish we don't need. There wasn't much buffs to barbarians. They really didn't change it too much. They nerfed Mighty Throw aspect, but that was the only nerf that we took. So we're just looking like it's a great spot. Yeah, no problem, George. Yeah, exclamation point sheets will bring up my sheets document here. You guys can take a look at it. It's got all of my testing, all my notes, all of the information that I've gotten over the last couple seasons. Thank you for the follow. Briel, how are you today? Give away some points for all of those follows tonight. Bach. Back. Go with... Ani. Us. Back. Oh, thanks for giving it back. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Glad to help. There's a lot of guides on my website too. They're all free. Doesn't cost you a thing. But I would just, as you're doing whatever you're doing, just listen to them. Why so serious? I'm trying to do words. That's why we're so serious. Ignite tech. Oh, nice, Lex. Okay. Words are very hard, I know. Very hard. What else do we want to run? Yugmani. Tried words a couple times. Yeah, they're too confusing. Don't try them at home, honestly. Mani, Bach. I don't want to use too many. I guess we'll do like just a couple of low-level ones. Her. Plus. Heck. You really only need it every couple seconds, so. Words are very hard, yeah. Yes, we're upgrading. So upgrading words difficulties. Some fun times are ahead. That's what's that's what's ahead. Never played a bar, but want to try it now in the end of Season 9. The easiest one to put together is going to be a Lunging Strike build, Fabs. With the points, they're for gambling. I'm not too sure, Lex. I don't know why they did that. Just signed up Discord and the Legion. I will figure Discord out when I get off work. Oh, yeah, once you just sit down and try and figure out, it's very easy. And you can always ask. Everybody's very friendly. And everybody's welcome in Discord. And you can also sign up for the race that we're doing. If you guys haven't yet, check it out here. I think there's an S at the end of that. Fresh. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this here. Sign-ups in Discord, make sure you hop in, sign up.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Meant to use this profile? For what? Wait, what does that mean? Well, we do all of our events through Discord. So that's why we use Discord. Hey buddy, love your stuff. Love your barbs mains. How do I join Discord? Easy. I don't have links enabled, Lex, so none of the links work. I think Waffle wants to go to bed. Alright, let's go back to looking at this here. Work overnight when they're running the groups. Ah, that's a bummer. Hey Jay, how's it going? Oh, you didn't know you had Twitch, gotcha. When you say at the end of the live streams you're going to raid, is that the... what? No. So, on Twitch, you can take all of your viewers and go into another channel, James. So it just takes all of the viewers to another channel. That's what a raid is. YouTube has something similar to it, but it looks like a lot more complicated and I haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, Sork is going to be good, Titan. For uniques here, we're going to be running... We can get rid of this. It moves everything and I can't... Such a bummer. I don't know why it does this. We won't be running to Volt's Will. Where is it at? Yeah, exclamation point Discord will bring it up for you. Sacred brought it up for you. I'm not too sure, Titan. I haven't looked into any of the Sork builds yet. We're not running any uniques here. Hi, Bagel. Okay, welcome back. You can go to any of my profiles, and you can grab the link there. You can go to my website. If you go to clipdis.com, it's right on the main page. Just click on this link right here. Join the Legion. Fists of Fate, Battle Trance. And then this is going to be Harlequin's Harlequin Crest. I'm gonna try something else because this is driving me nuts. Save. Squirrel? Oh, your squirrel looks different today. Why does your squirrel look different? What if I do this now? Is this gonna help? Oh, it looks different on my app. That's weird. Yeah, only uniques. Alright, have a good night. Are you kidding me? It's doing it on this one too? I'm gonna ask them in the Mobalytics Discord if there's something I'm doing wrong. What did I miss in the Campfire chat? No nerfs to Barbarians, so that's good. They had the trailer, which was pretty cool to see. We got some good boy doggos that we can get for pets. Mighty Throw got nerfed a little bit, yeah. Okay, so let me pull this. I just want to take a clip of this for Mobalytics. Yeah. Season 11 will be updating masterworking and tempering. Alright, so if I'm right here and I hit enter, it drops right to the bottom of the screen here. And if I hit the backspace button, it goes right back down to the bottom of the screen here. So if I'm trying to work on something like add something in here, as soon as I hit enter, I can't see what I was working on. So I don't know if there's any way that I can avoid doing that or changing it, but it keeps on happening to me. And even if I use the app, it does the exact same thing. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. No, the skill tree thing is just people pulling information about something. They said that there's masterworking changes to coming in Season 11. See, I know that a lot of people don't. Not a lot of nerfs. There's changes and stuff, but they didn't really do a ton. I like masterworking and tempering, and I really have always liked them. I've never had any issues with them. I didn't mind breaking gear. I know it's not a popular thing, but it never really mattered to me. Jaff, head to the announcements channel. You can see it right there. Okay, let me see what... Wanna listen to this real quick. Mute it so that you guys don't hear me talking to myself about myself. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. Mana Shield did not get nerfed. Nope. Yeah, I didn't have any either, Merlando. Yeah, I mean, it could be, but I mean, tempers are already so strong. I mean, the critical strike damage and stuff isn't really that strong, but everything else is very strong. Harlequin's Crest, big source of. As soon as I do anything. So you can beep. More of a chase. Yeah, that's true. It would add more of a chase. But we're also gonna have all of this new chaos armor now. But we'll see what they do, because they're changing it in season 11. They announced that today. I don't know what they're gonna change it to, but they're definitely gonna be making some changes. Infinitely. Ring of Starless Sky and Grandfather were using Chaos Armor. We're going to be using No Fists of Fate. Okay, so now we need Ugly Bastard Helmet. Gonna drop right down to the bottom here. I started working on it the other day, but it wasn't going very well. For some reason, it's not popping up. So I didn't get a chance to finish it. Floating head as one. I could do that. Enough. Cooldown. Action. To keep. Wait, you know what I wanted to try or check on? I think yeah, I don't know. All right. Near future, what's the new mechanic? Oh, they haven't announced anything about that yet. Down. For the barbarians, we do. I don't know if it's going to really change a ton. Magnum Opus is going to help a couple of the other two-handed builds boost some damage. But for the barbarians here, this is it. But I'll do a whole video on it, and most of it will probably come this weekend. I'm off of work starting on Saturday, so I'll probably do get a lot more done this weekend. I gotta work on planners and try and get as many planners done as I can, and then we'll update all of that stuff. There's so many, John. It doesn't, honestly, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna have, we had 16 different builds that cleared Pit 100 on the PTR. There's so many. Pick which one you want to play and roll with it. Mighty Throw might go down a little bit, but I still think it's gonna be strong, just not quite as strong. Okay. It'll probably give it another, like, three-ish to 5 hit levels, maybe, spark. So maybe, like, 105 cap. Possibly, maybe with Ramalani's, maybe a little bit more. We'll have to see. We'll do some testing with it, but... Yeah, I was running that one night 1, actually. That one we got up and running right away. I didn't even know that Rob was doing it. I didn't even know he got onto the PTR. I know he was traveling then. Maybe he just got onto the PTR late. Yeah, no belt slot yet. Hopefully that's right. Okay, so then we're gonna do Banished Lord's Talisman. Plunging Strike is going to be very strong. Yep. Hey, chill. There are a couple, but also, John, like every single season, I do builds like these here. And there's going to be a lot more of them in this season here. Go. So William loves putting these builds together, so then I put them into play. This was a Lunding Strike build here. 1 button. That was it. Cleared Pit 102. And then the previous season here, we did a 2-button Whirlwind build. That one was flying through content. So there's going to be a lot more of them this season. So we're going to have a lot of these type of builds coming out. How's it been, Chill? Hey, Magus, how's it going? I never spark farm. I don't ever hunt for mythics at all. How big of a hand grenade did the Opus throw into your builds? I'm very excited about the Opus being there. That was a very good one. The Tornado Necro got capped out. There's still a lot of them, but it got capped out. When you're on a streamer server. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be very good. Kick. Will make your next kick overpowered. And you deal additional damage. You need to get these all consistent. Some of them have periods, some of them don't have periods. Period. 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 That'll be a good start. And yeah. Yeah, but if I do it on one, I don't want to have like half of them have it and half of them not have it. Okay, so we have the Ugly Bastard Helmet, Banished Lord Talisman, Rage of Haragoth needs to go. Hey Magnus, how's it going? The OCT is showing, I know. I was just talking about it earlier tonight, Chill. Because the way that the Mobalytics designers did the Chaos perks, look at the atrocity that they did. Look at this. Look at this. Legendary. Magic. And rare. Not magic, rare, legendary, or legendary, rare, magic. But legendary, magic, rare. Ow. Ow. Yeah, straight to jail. No, that doesn't matter. The ABC order doesn't matter. And that's what really grinds my gears. Crown of Lucian. Will increase the... Wait. Wait. Oh, I admit failure all the time. All the time. I make the most mistakes all the time. This is gonna change. Oh boy. Do we get rid of Decimator? Maybe we leave it? It's not that much. I think it was 58? Or maybe not. Is it 58 total? 34. Maybe we replace it. I think we gotta replace it. I think we gotta drop Carnage. Hey, Amir. Yep. Logic Strike is going to be very good. See, I don't think I added to any boards because of the new change, but with Magnum Opus being moved, God. No, that was just a joke, Lex. It's fine. It was just a joke. There's nothing wrong with it. No, it actually got some buffs. It's gonna be very strong. Where is... What now? What do you mean? Okay. $16 4 plus 4 4. I think I was right. Four 16. Yep. Okay. 0.6. Okay, I was off by 2. It is the smallest little buff. This one comes with all resistances and life versus this one comes with damage reduction and life. I think we go with that. We get the smallest, we get 3.6 increase to damage over Carnage. We lose the attack speed, but for this build in particular, it doesn't really matter. Weird that they wouldn't just say increase to damage, not physical and fire damage. I'm not sure why they worded it like that. Those are the only 2 types of damage barbarians do. So why wouldn't they just say 30% increased damage? Maybe they didn't want it to affect ice. So, like, no Azarath or anything. Strange. Alright. Because if we drop Crown Evolution. Alright, have a good one, Lex. I don't think we need this. I don't play any D3, just D4. There are some chili barbs out there. There was a lucky hit chance, but with ice. I think this gets replaced. We don't really need it for this build, and we do this here. Well, wait, it's not updated yet. That'll be Ramalama Ding Dong right there. Well, fortunately, if you had a Ramalotnes with maximum resources on it, then you don't really get much else after that. Little tiny bit of extra strength. The overpower damage doesn't really matter too much. That's the thing about multiple GA gear, is that you need the one. But outside of that, it doesn't really make much of a difference. So, sounds like you were doing just fine if you got 300, Craig. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the Crown of Lucian and we're gonna replace it with the Ramaladnes. Now, Mobilytics will probably have that updated tomorrow, I'm guessing, hopefully. Thanks for the subscribe. I don't think it hates you. I think it's okay. All right, let's do it here. Paragon board. Man, now I gotta see when we log into the game whether or not I drop Carnage. This whole Ramaladnes thing threw a big wrench in all of this here. What was I using here? I mean, it's a great problem to have, but pressure, okay. Okay, there we go. We added 3.6% increased damage by that change. Mercs are on Field of Languish here. I guess we should just always go with Field of Languish. The increases that you get from Variana is very small. How to do that. How it works. How does it work? Spam whatever you want. Let's go back and watch it again. See, every time that I leave this site, it does not save my dark mode. Why? Why does it not save the dark mode? Leap is going to be used to generate fury. It's so good. I'll put this in the guide until we get the video I love this build. Okay. All right. So how does it work? Start with leap. You generate fury. Rank 40. Feels bad, man. Rank 6. Mobius. Jill Bates. Gods. Abelum and Zeus. I haven't seen Zeus in a while. I wonder where Zeus has been. Use pick after you charge, have full fury for you. Full fury. Oh. Wait, drops are still running. It's for the next 3 days. I thought it was just today. I'm glad that I typed that out. Oh wait, that's September 23rd, sorry. There was one just earlier today. That one's coming up. Can I upload this video? Hoda. I don't think I did. I think I just did the Hoda build. What if I do this? Will this work? It says YouTube link, but I don't know if that'll work or not. Try that. It does work. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. I haven't hopped onto the D3 season. Interesting. Become a creator. Want to earn rewards by sharing your builds with your community? That's good. Done, done, done. Thresholds are good. And remove this here. Done. What is this again? No. I'm waiting for clarification on this. If Wrath of the Berserker is considered a damaging ability, because it does do damage, but right now for the Saber of Saskal, it did not count. And that was some of the feedback we left. If it counts, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 56% increased damage from Saskal, which would be really nice. Which is very high for a one-handed weapon. This build here, I guess I can remove the under construction part too. If anybody wants to look over these builds and see the mistakes that I've made before we hit the season, you guys are more than welcome to. And what it is very welcomed. Because everybody that checks out the build is always so good at finding mistakes that I've made, because I do make them. Okay, so we have 2. And that one will get updated. Do this one here. I don't know if I want to do a separate planner or do the same planner with another variant or the AFK build. I don't know. Hmm. Thank you for the subscribe. What's next? Whirlwind Dust Devils. I'll try it again. Sometimes it breaks. You just have to keep on trying. I lost too many points. It worked. I said, no, I'm broke. I know. Come on, Hugo. You want to go to bed? I think I might have to split this up. I already have 5 variants in this one. So maybe I'll do a Wrath of Berserker. So, no mythics, Chaos Armor, Paragon board. And then I'll do a Coda, Paragon board. I think I'm gonna have to do 2 of them. And they're gone. Well, if we get 4 more followers on Twitch, we'll give away some more points to everybody. I haven't given away 1,000,000,000 points ever. It was a lot of points, yeah. All right, we'll do 2. I think I'll split it up to this one here. Bagel's snoring away. Which is great, because I can just use this one here already. So this one is going to be armor. Chaos Armor. Add variance. No. Mythics Coda. Add variant. Mythics Coda. Okay. So now, let's see. At 4 GA areas felt compelled to use. Oh yeah, that would work. 10,000, yeah. It was 10,000. For the Barbarian, yes. I do, for the Barbarian. Okay. So far, things are going to change when the season goes live. People will discover new builds. Mighty Throw didn't come out till like a month into the season. Nobody even knew that it was that strong. So things are going to change. Okay, Tusk. Helm. No, Sork's gonna be very strong. Right? Rage of Paragon. Assuming, yes. Good chance here. Yeah, their whole mana thing is going to be pretty crazy. It might not be the strongest build, but it's going to be pretty crazy. Ib. With. Hey, Nox. I saw you signed up. Got yourself in the race. They did recognize that rogues were a little underperforming, and they said that they were going to be buffing them. So we should be seeing some increases there as well. I remember the test character, and the Whisper Caches and Penitent. I got Rage of Haragoth. Crazy, right? When that stuff happens, Merlando, it's like game-changing. I did a little bit more testing last night. On Penitent, the tributes that I was asking about give 1,000,000 experience. So by the time you get to level 40, it's only like a level per. But early on, 1,000,000 experience points gets you like multiple levels. So if we happen to get a tribute early and we run that, even if it's slow, you're going to get so many levels. Yeah, the uniques early in the game, and they're increasing the amount of uniques that will drop across the entire board. So just finding things out in the wild, uniques are going to jump up. So we're going to find even more. So we might actually have some pretty crazy stuff happening when we level. Yeah, uniques do some pretty crazy things. No. Strength? Max life. Strike damage, right? That's what we're running here. Yep. Was damage while berserking. That's old. Wallop. Strength. Fly. Okay, so this will be devilish. Nuts. We want devilish. Fierce winds. We have 1 and 2. I don't think we do. I'm gonna ask if they can get these numbers, these flat damage numbers added in. Yeah, I mean, it still works, but that's why I didn't have it on here. You're right. Yep. That's why I had something else here, but let's see. So I think it's still going to be more. We'll just do this here. I haven't saved any of the builds yet, so I can go back and see what I had. Yeah. I didn't use it here. But the thing is, Even if... No, because... No, Saber... Not for this one here. Because we only have, one damaging ability on the bar. Because I think we only gonna have, like, what? 150, and then... That would be times 0.5, so 70. That is 75, because we're only gonna get half of our... Wait, is it 40%? 40%. So... let's just say 150 times 0.6 is 90 times 0.5, 45x, which is basically what you get anyway. Having Vehement Brawler here. If you get, well, no, you get more actually, because Wallop is 5%, and then you get 6 ranks. That's 30. So you get, yeah, you get more here without Romulandis. So, okay. So this is going to be Vehement Brawler here. This was from the current season. So, and we're definitely running Marred Guard, right? Deafening Chorus, alright. So... Wait, what was I working on? Did that... Wait, what? Oh, I just never fixed that one. Okay. Wait, did I just lose all of it? Okay, Wild Bolts. No. Okay, Warcry. Boy, the guy from the whole class for build making on a website. Being the guy for a whole class for building. Oh no, it's not too bad. It's been fun to do. A lot of work, but I think it's fun. Double size. Movement speed. Elements here. Fine. Okay, so if we don't run that, but for the non-unique version, I think we still run it. For the non-unique version, I think we still run Romulandis. Because there's nothing else that's going to give us 45x, and I can put Vehement Brawler here. So I think this still goes to Romulandis. Because what else do I have left? I have elements here already. I have... What is it when you say intercom? That would only be 43x. And this is a completely separate multiplier outside of the other ones, which are just adding on to other multipliers. So I think Romulandis is staying. Yep. Gonna stay. Strengths. Autocast. Yeah, this is pre-chaos armor. Yep. Not bad for bossing either. All right, have a good night. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Things should get real muddled if you're in the middle of acquiring all. Yes. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. You know what I should do for all of these now? Go right back to my Twitch account that keeps on turning off my dark theme. I don't know how to get it to stay. I have no idea. Content. My Whirlwind build. Okay, so this is it right here. Okay. Yeah, see, we found, I think we found this day one. We started doing it. The colors are really cool. Yeah, the new basic skill builds are going to be very cool. See. Look at this. Tell me that that's not amazing farming speeds. And my gear and masterworking weren't great. Like, I could find gear. I just never really spend much time working on it. Thank you for the 9 months in a row. How's it going, sirs? Thank you so much. Where is the... Okay. This is... Yes. Changes. A good chunk of DPS is from looking cool, yeah, for sure. No, that's definitely true. It should be normal. Okay. I wonder if the dust or the yeah, I guess it depends on how much faster the build is going to be, or how much faster we're going to run each of those, Merlando. But that's not bad. Oh, I forget all the time. Tech Ahu Cax. Okay. Yep. Cax didn't get nerfed. I'm so excited about that. Okay, what did you do to the build? I mean, especially if you got a Rage of Haragoth. Yeah, I would have changed the build up too. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice, okay. An axe for what? Because if you use a sword and you use the Barbarian perk using a two-handed sword, you can get that extra bleed damage too, if you want to go bleed. Is there a good barb? Good all-around barb build? There's a lot of them, Kaz. Going into Season 10... Oops, that's the wrong one. These are the Barbarian builds that are going to be coming to the Season 10. And we looked at it for speed, and we looked at it for pits. I think I'm happy with this. I think you only get the multiplicative though for vulnerable damage with the paragon board. Because it just does bleed damage to vulnerable enemies, right? So until you get the paragon node, you don't really need any extra vulnerable damage. It doesn't up all of the bar builds universally, no. But these are PTR builds. Acid Burn, thank you for the follow. Ramalades won't be used in every build, and it's only a 20% increase just for that weapon. But so things that are going to use Mard are the chorus, deafening chorus, are not really going to benefit much from Ramalades, but things like lunging or Hammer of the Ancients here, where normally you have no access to Ramalades, that's going to boost it quite a bit. Upheaval will get a boost from that. Double Swing's already using it. Whirlwind already uses it. Dust Devils already uses it. So like things like that won't really get too much of an increase, but things like Death Blow will get a huge bump, which Death Blow was already pretty strong. Rupture will be able to take advantage of it in different ways. I mean, there's going to be some increases, but not everyone is going to use it. Hey, Red Jordan. More bleed damage. Yeah, so all you have to do is just make them vulnerable, Merlando. You don't have to have vulnerable damage on. So as soon as you make them vulnerable, then you gain that extra increase to damage with Cut to the Bone. Which, right now, the only source of vulnerable damage was from Ground Stomp. And Whirlwind has a chance as long as you take... pressure point here. But if you get the wolves from Ke rune, then everything's vulnerable, and then you'll gain that extra damage from Cut to the Bone. But you don't actually need any vulnerable damage to use it. Hey, thank you, James, for the follow. Welcome in. 3 more followers on Twitch. We'll give away some points. And reprint my Make Hoda Great Again. We made Hoda great again. Absolutely. Hoda was already hitting for trillions on the PTR. Now, we're going to add a Ramalades to it. Insane. So, if we take the Hoda build here from the PTR to the moon, we need Mantle of Mountain Fury. That has to happen. We can probably go... I honestly think it's going to be Fist of Fate. Maybe the Ugly Bastard helmet goes. It's gonna hurt the cooldown reduction here. But yeah, I know. That's why I was looking at this here. I like the extra attack speed and the maximum fury from this, so I wouldn't want to lose that. So it'd have to be... we'd have to have the extra cost from this in order to proc the Banished Lord's Talisman. Yeah. All right. So with this build, let's say you get up to, what, 450? Almost 500 damage? Or 500? Almost 500 max fury. Let's just go 450. Getting a 270% increase to damage instead of having a 72% increase to damage. 200x increase to damage for Hammer of the Ancients. Pretty beefy. Pretty beefy. We're going to be using Accelerating also and Erupting Chaos. So these two right here will help with the cooldowns as well. Yeah, it's going to be pretty insane. That's a big jump. That's a pretty big jump. Hoda is going to be insane. I'm so excited. That might be the first build that I hop into. I don't know what I want to put together first, that or Rupture. I think Hoda's going to be better overall for everything else. I think we're going to go Ugly Bastard Helmet. So I'm running double rock here for overpower chances with Ahu and with Zan and with this combination here. So if we have to and we drop Zan for Zek to get ultimate cooldown reduction, we probably could do that too and get away with it. This was just for just a little bit more overpower, but with the extra damage from Ramaladni's, I think we drop this and go Zek. Dropping the Ugly Bastard Helmet also is going to lose some Fury generation and it's going to lose some defense, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, I'm pretty excited to get into this. It's going to be good. All right. I am going to call it a night. I got to get some sleep. I have to got to work in the morning, but I'm off starting Saturday, so I have 3 more work days and then vacation starts. I don't go back until the 1st of next month. I will put one together with a single weapon, but it was not very good on the public test realm. I'll put one together, but no high hopes for it because it doesn't really do much. I don't really have anybody online, actually. Let's see. Anybody have anybody online on Twitch that I can go raid? I will catch you on the clip side. All right, let's go to somebody new tonight. All right, everybody, have a great night. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Be back again tomorrow, same time, same place.